Clickety clack, welcome back to the Edge of your channel. In today's video, we've got LAIN and Variant Lucius for Pro Series up against our brave Valtryek right there. Not fully worn down yet, but that shouldn't be a problem. That means you should have more stamina. This started off though in the vertical drop bay stadium. The rules are simple. First to 5 points in each stadium. We have 5 different stadiums. If you win in one stadium, you'll get a stadium point. If you get 3 stadium points, you take today's battle. That enough said? Let's get into it. Alright. Brave. Come on, Variant. We gotta get in it quickly. And that's a missed launch. This might be a bit of an aggravating match to watch. Alright, missed launch. I had a feeling something like that might happen. Oh, there's contact. It's not big, but there is contact, which means this is an official matchup here, and not some pathetic mislaunch from Variant. And who's the first point going to go to? It goes to Brave Valtryek. Brave against Variant. Variant with the barrier here. Rubber on rubber here. And 2-0, Brave Valtryek. In this stadium, it was the right choice to launch Brave first. Will it pay off though in Variant's favor, perhaps getting him a point here? 2-0 so far. Brave Valtryek in a pretty comfortable position here, in the position you want to be in against Variant, and Variant takes it. He needed that point. 1-2. Also, I'm going to add that Variant does not have a dash driver. And that's a mislaunch. But I was going to say, Variant does not have a dash driver, which does put him at an distinct disadvantage. But then again, those chassis though, they're pretty tough to burst, so I'm not sure he's going to have a big deal against Brave. I'm not even sure if we're going to get a burst in today's battle. 3-1, Brave Valtryek, keeping that 2-point lead. Alright, 30 points for Brave Valtryek, and we've got the bay with only 1 point. Variant Lucius. Like I said, Brave Valtryek is not going to go super duper crazy because that evolution driver is not evolved yet into that ultimate flat. And Variant Lucius 2-3. Variant trying to drop once again. Oh, big hit there, but he lost all of his steam. 4-2, keeping that 2-point lead. Brave Valtryek is. Let's keep the ball rolling here. Variant scraping all over the place, which means Brave Valtryek is going to take the first stadium point. Who wants the second stadium? We've got the Beyblade Burst Quad Drive stadium here, which definitely means we're going to have a more accurate result here in this stadium, 1000% over the other stadiums. And Brave Valtryek 1-0. Let's keep the ball rolling here. Brave Valtryek. Variant Lucius. Oh, Variant there with some pretty good barrier attacks there. I think he might even this up, to be honest. Can he? That's a tie. Brave Variant 1-0. Variant has yet to take the lead in any of these matchups. Big punch there of energy, but just couldn't do it. 2-0. Brave Valtryek, 2 points in the lead. Go again. Brave and Variant. Variant with a charge up there. That barrier just hurting him though too much. This is not the right bay to use the barrier on. Boom, 3-0 Brave Valtryek. Alright, Brave up against Variant once again. 3-0. That's the largest gap of points that we've had so far. Second stadium though. And Variant is now 4 points behind. Alright. Brave up against Variant Lucius. One more time in the stadium. And I think Variant just wants to get out of this stadium. This has been a burden to him, this stadium, this entire time. And yeah, it's really hurt the variant. And boom. There we go. 5-0. Let's go to that Pro Series Stadium, shall we? Alright, we've got the OG Pro Series Stadium. Let's just get into it, shall we? Now, all these red marks are from a certain Beyblade match and a certain Beyblade. Valtryek did have a match before this, and that was against all the Surge Bays. Very Lucius, though, takes the first point. That's pretty impressive. Alright, let's continue. Brave. Very with a big boost there. With some hits. Can he put away Brave? No, he cannot. We're tied up 1 apiece. Let's continue. Alright, that is a clear miss launch. I hate when the bays do those miss launches. They're terrible, the miss launches. But yeah, I was going to say, if Brave does that again, Variant would have took 2-1. But yeah, it's 1-1. We're tied up here, 1-1. And yeah, Variant, this might be the best stadium for him right now. Because he's up 1 point, 2-1. Let's keep the ball rolling here. Variant up against Brave. And Variant seems to have a strategy here. Just don't go too aggressive with the Mobius driver. That seems to help him out here. 3-1. Variant is still in this matchup here. Hopefully I explained at the start what the rules are. Obviously, first the 3 stadium wins takes the match. And Brave's only 1 stadium away from doing that. Which means he has to act quickly, Variant. 4-2. Keep it coming. Brave. Variant. And Variant hitting him here, though. I'm not sure if that's a smart idea. That dash driver on top of that extremely strong chassis. I think that might backfire, Variant. 3-4. Brave so close from taking the lead back. 1 point difference now. Alright, missed launch right there. If he does that again, he will lose to Variant. But here's the question. 3-4. That is not a big margin. 1 point difference. Can Variant survive and take this stadium win, or can Brave snag it like a hot dog? No, he cannot. Variant Lucius takes his first stadium win. 1 stadium win to 2 stadium wins. Let's see if Variant can tie it up in the next stadium. I've got the Surge Stadium, because why not? We might as well put him in the stadium that started it all for the Hasbro versions of these 2 days. Oh, big hit there from Variant. Another big hit. And who's taking the first point? It's Brave Valtryek. Let's keep the ball rolling here. Brave. Variant. Lucifer. Variant seeming to say, you know what? I'm going to have this striking fest with Brave Valtryek. And Brave's getting rewarded for it. 2-1. 2-0. 2-0. Let's just keep it going. Brave. Up against Variant. What was that? What was that? Like, that's a miss launch, right? If he does that again, Brave Valtryek will take the point, and it'll be 3-0, which is something that Variant does not want at all. Oh, Variant in the center here. This is a good spot for Variant to be in. Center and slowing it down. Slow down the pace, Variant. You might get your first point in the stadium if you just slow down the pace. And yes, he does. 1-2. Alright. Brave. Up against Variant. Well, Variant's in some trouble here. Scraping all over the place. And 4-1. Alright, let's continue. Brave. Variant to Lucifer. Variant just scraping, and that's going to be his downfall by the looks of it. Brave Valtryek takes the win in today's video. 3 stadium wins to 1 stadium win. But we've still got that final stadium. So let's get into that final stadium. The Motorstrike base stadium, and I think now, since the final stadium, we might as well try to wear down this Brave Valtryek just a little bit. So that's the wrong rotation. Alright, let's put it in right rotation. Left rotation, I mean. And let's see if we can wear it down Brave Valtryek just a little bit. so we can get him ready for that Raise the Wall matchup. That should be coming very soon to the channel if it isn't already up. Big hit. And Brave takes the first point. 1 point. Brave Valtryek. Keep the ball rolling here. 1 point for Brave. So we can get a second point there. Variant. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing some shenanigans here. Will help him get the win. Big hit and big pushback. And Brave takes the second point. 2-0. Alright, let's keep it going. Brave up against Variant. Can Brave get that third point? Yes, he does. 3-0. Let's try it again. 3-0 right now. And let's just go into it. Big pushback there. He's taking it. It's going to be a little close here, this one. And Brave takes it 4-0. Final round starts right now. Here we go. Can Variant get a point here? And if not, if he does, he will contradict what I just said. So I don't hope he does. You know, Variant's had a pretty tough matchup here. Just hasn't been able to get it done. And that is the end of today's video. Brave Valtryek takes the win. 4 stadium wins for Brave Valtryek. 1 stadium win for Variant Lucius. Variant Lucius didn't do too bad, but that barrier, that 2D chassis, or 3D, it's one of the two, really hurt him. And just, yeah, I would say that's what affected him taking the win there. Brave Valtryek takes the win in today's battle. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe on the road to 5,000 subscribers. And any subscribe helps out and supports the channel. Also, be sure to like. Can we get 10 likes on today's video? Also, comment a suggestion down below. Until next time, have a nice day. See you in the next one. Adios.